Hey, it's Sean and Mike, brew-dudes.com. We don't really have an agenda for today's video. Hopefully you're having a great time on your week off, or hopefully taking some time off during this holiday season.
Family and friends?
Family and or friends. They can be both. It's cool. The sitch is that we get to this point in the year and it's kind of like, I just need to like relax, and then I can reboot for the beginning of next year. So we were talking about just videos that we like to make, and I think we're pretty excited about it. So it's almost like we want to preview them now, so you can come back in January and you know, watch it and get excited for it. I think it's going to be great. The first idea we have, and I don't know if you know this, but my buddy Mike here has been brewing. This week marks his 20th anniversary of brewing beer at home. Cheers to you, my friend. That's a long time for anybody.
This is the last bottle of that beer.
No. Finally, we thought 20 years later we'd taste it. But to commemorate that occasion, we thought, and we've gotten a few different people writing, like, it would be great to do a back to basics, a bake to baskets video for people who are just starting out with the hobby. Now, knowing that the holiday season brings gifts, and for Christmas you might get that homebrew kit under the tree, and you're like, what do I do? So my friend here, we're gonna get a kit, an extract kit, probably like the same kind of extract kit you started off with.
We're shooting for an American Amber Ale,
yes,
baby.
You gotta start with an American Amber Ale.
Yep.
And maybe we'll do a step-by-step. We'll just go through and like, we can talk to Mike about like what he was thinking as a young child back in 1998, brewing his first batch of beer, and maybe give some, what kind of wisdom would you impart on someone who's just starting off as well here in almost the end of the teens here in the 21st century. So that's it, the Back to Basics brew video. So to commemorate your first brew,
my first batch
20 years ago.
20 years ago. So you tell your friends, or if you've got someone who you know, maybe you've coached someone through their first batch, maybe you've got someone who's interested in home brewing.
Yeah. We're
gonna have a video for them.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
So do us a favor and spread the word when that video comes out.
Right on. Number two, idea number two, and this has been, you know, sort of, we've gotten feedback from people, but also just between us. We're gonna brew the same beer with the goal to make it taste exactly, or as close as exactly the same as possible.
So from the Brown Ale, Community Brown Ale Project, we've discovered that even between the two of us, using the same water
recipe,
source, same
all that
recipe,
stuff, yeah.
the beers are pretty different.
Yep.
And we've sampled several beers that people have sent us.
Yep.
From, you know, they've modified the recipe, but at least for us, it's amazing to see how widely different two beers can be from two different brewers, despite using the same ingredients.
As much as possible.
As much as possible. So that's what we're going to do. That's our challenge, is to see with two different systems, two guy systems that are pretty close together in terms of
I may have
what
to
the systems are.
You might have to use your cooler.
I'm using the cooler now too. That's a new thing, and that's a whole. I have a whole new series coming out.
Oh wow! Okay. Here we go. So that's the point. So we're going to do probably an extended video on that, where we go to the homebrew store and pick out the exact same ingredients, with the goal of, well, we're going to brew the exact same beer, and we'll see how that turns out. Because there's always, I don't know about you, but on my brew day, I'm like, yeah, I know I plan to do this. Yep. But then this little voice in my head says, well, we could just change that. Maybe we could, and instead of adding hops at 10 minutes to go in the boil, let's do it at 15 or something, as an example. But this is going to be like, we're going to try to be as strict as possible. Same
gram bill, same hop schedule, same yeast.
Same brewing procedure. And
just two dudes.
Trying to brew the same beer.
Trying to brew the same beer.
Not, I think we'll get close, but I don't know. That's my prediction. It's going to still be a failure.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. It's going to be tremendous. That's how we do it.
I think we're still going to make two great beers.
How close
they might taste different, which would be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, the last one is brewed IPA. As everyone knows, it's a thing. I actually brewed one earlier in 2018. But it was an extra. It was just a let me try it out. I've learned from the procedure, and BYO magazine actually had a great feature on it, a nice article, and I learned some stuff from there. And I actually used those learnings into the brew process, and so we'll be able to taste that and talk about tips for brewing a brewed IPA at home. So that'll be a good one too. And that's what we got. That's like the short term. Like, let's look at the next January, February months of videos.
Yep.
I don't know. We'll do some fun stuff too.
And as always,
yes,
we value your comments and your suggestions too. So as we get ready in 2019, if you look back on 2018, what do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? Maybe we don't want to hear about that. But what else can we do? We're always looking to build content. We're brewing more and more. We have a lot of stuff we talk about off camera. We just find time to make it happen. But if there are things out there that we're not doing you want to see, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Especially if it's like, it'd be cool just to get somebody else's input on X, Y, Z, whatever that is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. I mean, 2018 was a good year. I hope it was good for you. Hope it brought you a lot of brewing success. And certainly if you're still watching this channel, we appreciate that. Because I don't know, this guy is trying to replace me with a
shiny bucket,
some kind of shiny bucket or something like that. You never know with this. He's a wild card. He's
well, the shiny bucket's busy now, so
yeah, he's good. I'm glad.
So you're back.
He has, yeah. That thing probably has wittier retorts than I do. That's for sure. All right, thank you so much. Appreciate the time. Please subscribe to our channel. We have a lot of great stuff coming at you in 2019. So we appreciate your viewership, and keep watching because we have some cool stuff coming out. For John and Mike, brew-use.com, brew on.
Cheers.